Here we go with take two. Hello, everyone. This is Captain MKG here. Thank you so much for joining me for the first episode of my new season of Subsistence Let's Play series. And we're going to go ahead and, well, as typical with the new season, just, running right into it head first, not even going to bother with any kind of prep or anything like that. So, the point of this game is pretty much to survive and subsist on what we have around us. So that is what we're going to do. Now you might be wondering where I've been for the past couple of months. I've been fortunately working, and then I was let go. Dang, 2 wolves. I was working for a while. Dang, 3 wolves. Jeebus. Not my day up here. Apparently it's called Runaway. Anywho, sorry about that. So I was working for a while. That kept me pretty preoccupied. Then I was let go, and that only lasted for a little while. And now I have a new job on the horizon. So in the meantime, I'm going to be spending that time trying to make a few videos here and there if I can. Hopefully this one gets out sooner rather than later, because not only do I want to try and get back into posting videos again. There's also the issue of, this is the second time I've done this. The first time, when I listened to the audio, it was so bad because I forgot one simple thing, which is put your headphones on. The echo back and forth between the game and, the recording, it was just, ugh. It was not pleasant. I'll put it that way. Regardless, though, we're back at it, and we're going to try and, get as far as we can. The game plan is to do pretty much our loot run, and just gather whatever I can. I'm only going to focus on chopping down these big 6er trees. Big 6er trees will give me a tree slug, in addition to 6 logs, so not going to say no to a couple extra resources if I can. Let's see here. In addition to getting Subsistence back up and running again, I'm going to try and dive into the old series ideas, the Achievement Hunter, maybe doing some little one-off videos here and there, see if they have any traction. And of course, trying to give my own highlights here and there. You don't want to jump too much, otherwise if you jump too much of a distance, you will break your leg. It's not the greatest way to spend your time in Subsistence, especially if you don't have the right supplies to fix your leg. So... oh wait, I know where I am now. It took me a second. I was trying to figure out where the heck I was. Now I know where I am. Okay. So right now this is currently Alpha 59. Alpha 60 should be coming out, I don't know, whenever Cold Games gets around to it, but it should be well worth the wait just because based on the sneak peek of having a 4-wheeler to roll around Subsistence land in, that's gonna be a game changer for me. So speaking of updates, we are actually heading over to where the new map area is. And I'm kind of beelining it there, just because, again, I've already done this once. I don't necessarily want to, go through this a third time, so I'm hoping that the audio is good. If not, well, I'll try and do a third time, I guess. Figure out what to do to help make this not so that I don't have to keep doing this over and over again. And instead actually get some videos out for a change. So, plus, while not really an excuse, I've also decided to ditch my current video editor and go for DaVinci Resolve, so we'll see how well that pans out for me. Let's see here. Yeah, rabbit. Just trying to get whatever supplies I can, but also trying not to get myself killed from a cougar. I don't think they're out, just because I don't have I don't have a BCU out yet. So, we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, so the new area of the map is over to the western side of the overall gaming area. So, while we're heading slightly west, we're also heading north. This might look familiar because it is where I used to have the old base in last season. And so this was kind of a pretty reliable place, especially this area, to get, you know, a bunch of logs and other random supplies relatively quickly. But that, and while we are trying to get supplies, I am trying to get over to the other side. But at the same time, I also need sticks, because I need to get little game, you know, rabbits and chickens and things like that. And, you know, speaking of which, I will say that on the first run through, run chicken. On the first run through I've done, I noticed that I thought the hawks, or the hawks around here would only go after the fish. No, they will go after your chicken and rabbits if you're not careful. So, just a friendly little tip. Oh, shut up, phone. I'm sorry about that. Forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. There we go. Problem solved. So yeah, don't leave your game out too long, otherwise it will get taken away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I think just 3 is needed. Yep, 6 sticks, 6 that. Okay. Alright, so let me think here. Let's see, what else can I tell you about? So in particular with this game, you know, if you're new to it, what you want to do, what... Chicken, really? Alright, we're gonna do this. This is called the just grab the chicken method. You know, just run and grab. Okay, it's like Rocky training right now. Gotcha. Very good if you want to catch a live chicken with a lot of hit points. Yep. Come here, chicken. We're in a hunting mood right now for chickens. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, you jerk. Oh, you jerk. No. You son of a whore. Gotcha. Actually, no, I take that back. They're not really sons of whores because all the chickens in this game will lay eggs. So they're really not sons of whores, although... Come on, you little bastard. There you go. Gotcha. Alright, enough jumping around catching chickens. Sorry, that was a delightful little distraction for me. I'll wait for the rest of my supplies to finish being generated here. It sounds like we should be done relatively soon here. So let's grab this cordage real fast. Hello, dear. Goodbye, dear. Alright, let's make sure we got a good safety net for right now. Okay. Let's go ahead, do our first thing here, get this crafted. Let's see about getting, let's get some more wood crafted. Well, not crafted, but harvested. I'm going to need to make a campfire and get some extra wood for some fuel. But as I was saying, though, if you're new to the game, I would recommend using a bow and arrow first and waiting on the gun, because sometimes if you're not ready for it, like I was the first time I played this game, it took me a little bit by surprise. And it kind of put me off balance for a little while, and it took me a while to come back into it, but once I got over that, it wasn't, it's not bad, it's just something you have to get used to. Just something you have to be comfortable with, Once you see the target, aim, fire, boom, 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 done. Target down. Now, another thing you can do here is while you're waiting for your stamina to recharge, you can actually just go ahead and chop a bunch of logs or trees down. So, this is the new area. Welcome, welcome. I know that Game Edge has a base camp over in this area, not too far away. So, while it would be nice to have a waterfall, let's see about what I can do. to try and maybe replicate it, but not be so. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the right word. I'm trying to think of the right word for this, but I'll show you. You'll see what I'm talking about here once we get over to the area where Game Edge has his primary base. And then I'm thinking maybe I should just build my base over here. He does have a nice little staging waterfall area. And it does have access to a lake, which can do fishing. So, there are possibilities. I just wanted to show you what's going on over here. So let me get back over to here. Of course I'm out of arrows. Son of a bitch. That's right. You will live today, rabbit. Run, little bun. Either way, even without arrows, it's good just to have this out in the open, just because sometimes I will accidentally press the, the left button here on the mouse, and it'll accidentally pull up the gun. Or not pull up, it'll accidentally fire the gun. Or I'll accidentally fire the gun because I pressed the button. So that's why it's nice to have the bow, because as you press the left button on the mouse, it doesn't do anything. See, that's me clicking it, not a thing. So, that's why I like to have the bow and arrow out. It's just a nice, good first, defensive line to make sure you don't waste ammunition. And there's the waterfall over there. And sticks sound like they're done. Of course. For those of you that are squeamish, don't listen to this. Okay. Alright, you're all good. You're fine now. Oh, I can create another one. There we go. Come here, little chicken. Now, my tip when it comes to catching little game like that, you want to aim to the upper left-hand corner. That usually gets it right on target with the bow and arrow with chickens and rabbits. Big game, you really don't have to worry about that. With the bigger game, all you really have to do is just make sure you just hit the target. And then be far enough away where you can get your gun out. And son of a bee. Alright. Lock crate. Lots of goodies in here. Can't get to it because I need a lock pick, which I can't create yet until I get the BCU down. I can't get the BCU down until I get everything else created so far. But we'll get there. We'll get there. It's all a process. Oh, for the love of McGillicuddy, I'll just take you out. Alright, so advanced hunting tip. Shoot first. And blast away. One arrow, 3 shots, they're down. The reason for that, arrows are easier to come by. Bullets, they're more of a valuable resource, so I like to try to conserve them as much as I can. Alright, wash our hands, prevent some infection, reload the gun. Yep. Got it, game. Not too much has changed. That's what I love about these updates, not too much changes. But just enough to keep me coming back every day. Well, when I have an abundant amount of time to come back every day, I do. Potato. Alright, so the original reason we're over here. This is where Game Edge is having his current base developed right now. Pretty sure he's gotten way around it, but yeah, this is his stronghold around here. It would be nice, it would be interesting, but I'm going to take the lighter side of caution and build over in that other lake area. And just try and have a more well-rounded kind of defensive position. Meaning I'm just going to have a walkway around the top just to make sure, as the hunters come in, depending on which direction they're coming from, I can make sure to get myself prepared for it. Alright. Yeah, because there doesn't seem to be many resources over here, so let's just chalk this one up to a loss in this direction. Let's head back over to the lake area. There's undoubtedly going to be more resources as we get closer. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. Alright, fine. go ahead and chop some trees down. Anything I can snack on. Let's get all those in me. Let's see. I can also go ahead and get some more. Another set of arrows. Let's do that, sorry. Let's butcher. Arrows. Let's get the planks crafting. Sticks. Nothing but cordage. And... oh, already got that going. Okay. Alright. So now that we got our queue set up here, go ahead and keep going a little bit further. Now the idea what I'm going to do here is once it hits around the nighttime hours, I'll go ahead and call it a video there. I'll do a little bit more editing in terms of just showing kind of like, yeah, if anything happened, great. If not, you know, not a terrible loss of video content there. After that, once the sun comes up, we'll go ahead and save that for another day of playing, and then as soon as I get done recording, I'll go ahead and see about trying to edit this thing lickety quick. Is it lickety quick or lickety split? No, it's lickety split. You know, in other words, just trying to get this out to the viewing world as fast as possible. Maybe updating the thumbnail after the fact, but just getting the video out there would probably be the best use of my time. Just that way I'm not hung up on the thumbnail. Oh, damn you, bear. Bears you can take down. There's no question about that. The problem is, with my current arsenal, there's no way. I'd be slaughtered before I could even put up a defense. Gotcha. Alright. Now also, the reason why sometimes the chickens and rabbits will have 5 hit points after you hit them, and some won't, is because, well, there is a animal housing that you can build later in the game as we progress onwards. But we're not quite there yet. Once we do, we'll have in-house critters to keep us sustained. You know, eggs for certain. Ooh, not good. You just stay there, wolf. Okay, just stay there. Don't bother me. I won't bother you. We all are living in good peace, my friend. Oh yeah, and I'm just looking at the audio levels now. It's tenfold better. And so yeah, I wouldn't have wanted that kind of quality video to get out. I'd rather, yeah, I'm glad we're going through and re-recording it, because I would not want to subject all of you to a low quality video. So, excuse me. Wow. Just need to clear my throat. And once again, ooh, hello, moose. Run away, moose. Not running season. Oh god, okay. I'm surprised the bear didn't go after the moose, but I guess predator respects predator? I don't know. But whatever. I know the bears will go after the deer. No question about that. Alright. Let's go back and find this other little lake that we saw when we came in here. Because now we're getting to the lower hours of the day. Oh, perfect. Didn't have to question it. Didn't have to think about it. Just right there. Now what I will do is I will try and build up against the spring, though. Just so we have that constant flow of water coming down. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but following my typical building MO, building around here is probably going to be, yeah, what I'll end up doing. Yeah. Probably end up building around here, expand outward, catch, yeah, this will be a good spot. So yeah, we'll build here. So now the question is getting the right supplies together. Seeing how much longer I can run out of stamina. Oh, good. Okay, so we're almost. So the queue's almost empty. So let's go ahead and set up a little temporary shop right here. And by temporary shop, I mean let's get the campfire built, kill some chickens. There we go. Eat that up. And that way I can get my water refilled and get going back to there. And then I'll spend the rest of the daylight hours doing some loot running around. And then when it comes to the nighttime, I'll go ahead and actually just do some logging. So that way, you know, again, we're not wasting too much time. 3. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the cordage made. And planks. Go ahead and toss those in. Anything else that we can dream up at the moment? No. Maybe that. Yeah, nothing else to really work on right now. Alright, thank God. I do love boiling hot water. Alright. Yeah, you want to make sure you boil your water, much like in real life. Because it is just awful. You get sick. Same thing with all the cooking. You want to make sure, you know, you keep yourself up to speed here. What's really going to be nice is when I eat that liver and watch my... Yeah, higher quality meals. I know. I know all about your higher quality meals, okay? There we go. Yeah, that's nice. That's better. Not great, but better. And I don't want to leave this right now because I don't want to have the thing just, you know, get burned. Because small games will cook a lot faster than the big game. What I could do, though, is I could establish myself with the base. And decide where to start building. You're going to cause me a problem, aren't you? See, you can't be scared of the wolf. The game will eventually take time to try and correct itself and get, you know, everything sorted out. So you have a split second really to kind of get yourself put up there. Yeah. All right. I'm pretty sure my hands are clean. Pretty sure about that. Alright, so... Oh, excellent. Actually not hungry for a change. Alright. Foundation. And I need 2 more planks to build the crates. Let's go ahead and get those. This one I think we already chopped. Nope. Excellent. So I just need 6 pieces. Build 2 planks. Put the base down. And get started putting stuff together. Like I said before, I'm going to try my new attempt at this game. One of those being, I'm not going to give myself 7 days to prep. I'm just going to go ahead and build the base as I see fit as fast as I can. And just be ready for the hunters whenever they come roaming around here. So, that's the plan. I'm not going to bother waiting around for, you know, just everything to be built conveniently and done. Okay, no reload. Alright. Okay. So let's put this down. Somewhere useful. Where would be useful? Down at the lake. Yeah, let's put it down at the lake. Thank you. Oh, this looks like a good entry point. Yeah, we'll start here. And so the build begins. What I'd like to do is get it low enough where it's like right below water level, just barely. And have it flush with kind of the area there. Yes. Now you might be asking yourself, why? Why would you purposely give yourself some muddy boots? So I can do that. Oh yeah. Perfect. Oh, thank goodness it didn't burn. Alright. Let's get our 2 planks out. I can turn this into a fishing tackle real fast. Let's see about repairing the gun, just so it's at full power. Not full power, but just so I don't have to do any maintenance later on. Okay. Oh, damn it. Alright, fine, you win, game. I'll go ahead and chop some more logs down. Criminy. Yeah, you think I would have learned my lesson. Ugh. Nine pieces. Okay. Fine. Forget it, chicken. You win. Get to live, chicken. You get to live. Now, the real interesting thing is going to be how the game is going to interact with that once the lake freezes over. That will be something to see. So I don't know how the game is going to like having frozen water like that, but we'll see. That's right. Create the planks while we're heading over here. Hello, little chicken. Son of a bitch! Oh, that's crap. I lost the arrow, too. So apparently, the river is the ultimate enemy. It just destroys everything in sight. Alright, well, I was hoping to get some more loot running around done, but I guess that's not going to happen because the darkness is upon us. So we'll get... Yeah, this will be fun. And worst comes to worst, you know, I can always just up a little bit the base if I really wanted to. Alright. Craft that. I could use some vegetables, but I don't have any. Okay, so while that's working, let's see about crafting. Yeah, we'll just craft 2 more canteens just so we have some more backup water. Alright, like I said before, it's getting too dark, so I'm going to be spending time... yeah, here we go. Put all the stuff that I can't really utilize right now. Put it all... Oh, no, I can use those. And I need... Yeah, I do. No, I don't. I don't need footage. Okay, it's just nails and feathers. Okay. Alright, so I got snacks. I got containers. Let's go ahead and get these guys piled up again. Wow, that looks awful. I am so sorry, everyone. Hopefully the firelight will bring up a little bit more illumination to the situation. Alright, so once these 2 canteens are done, I'm going to go ahead and get back to doing some logging around here. But I think for the video purposes, that's going to do it for today. I'm going to go ahead and hopefully, if I was smart enough, I will have sped things up from whenever it was to the end of this video, and then we will keep going for the next day. So until then, thank you so much for checking in with me. I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, this is Captain MKG signing off. Take care.